You've been dodging calls. Letters keep piling up on the counter. And at first, you were opening every one of them, hoping that maybe this time it was something you could handle. But now they just sit there, unopened, right? And here's the thing. You haven't lost your house yet. But in that stack, there's the one letter that most homeowners don't even recognize when they see it. And missing that one, that's how foreclosure really starts. It doesn't have foreclosure stamped in big red letters. It doesn't look like an auction notice. That's why people miss it. And by the time that you realize the case is already moving forward in court. Most people believe that foreclosure begins when the sheriff knocks or when an auction gets scheduled. But the truth is, it starts with this one notice. The bank files it, no call, no explanation. And the moment it's filed, it means that you're officially in foreclosure. That's why so many homeowners are caught off guard, because they were waiting for something bigger while this was the real beginning. You might be thinking, nobody told me I was in court. Nobody warned me. And you're right. The banks don't make it clear. They bury it in legal language. List pendants, pending action, words that don't mean much to anyone outside of a lawyer's office. But you know what? Here's what it really means. The bank has already dragged you into court. The foreclosure case has officially started. And if you don't catch it, the process will move forward without you. Let me stop here for a second. Getting this notice doesn't mean that you've lost your home. It just means that the case is open. That gives you time if you use it right. This is the part most homeowners don't even realize. This notice is the starting gun. Whether you open it or not, the race has begun. Look, here's what it hurts the most. Every week this notice goes unopened, more money gets taken from what should be yours. Court filing fees, the bank's lawyer bills, interest stacking up, it all comes straight out of your equity. I've seen homeowners with $180,000 saved in their home. Enough to move, enough to reset and start over. Watch it shrink to almost nothing because they ignored this one paper. By the time they faced it, the money was gone. Nobody wants to open one more scary envelope. It feels easier to just shove it in a drawer and tell yourself that you'll deal with it later. But later is exactly what takes your options away. Not because there weren't solutions, but because by the time most homeowners finally face this notice, the judge has already moved the case forward, and what could have been saved is totally gone. So what do you do if you've already received this notice? First, open it. As painful as it feels, it gives you clarity. Then, remember, foreclosure in New York and New Jersey takes time. This isn't judgment. It's just the beginning. And then act while you still can. If a workout with the bank is possible at all, you can try. But if not, you can choose to sell before the judgment strips your equity away. And the earlier you act, the more control you will keep. Waiting is what costs homeowners everything. And listen, if you didn't recognize this notice, that doesn't make you a failure. You've been doing what you can to get by. I understand that. The truth is, the system is designed this way. The banks know that the letters doesn't scream foreclosure, that there's a chance that you'll miss it. But now you know better. And knowing puts you back in control. And that's what I love to do. This is the one paper, is the real foreclosure notice. Ignore it and the court keeps moving without you. By the time the auction notice shows up, most of the time it's already too late. The fees, the interest, the legal costs, all of it eats away what should have been yours. Don't let that happen. If you've seen this paper, don't shove it aside. Don't wait until next month. Please don't. Click the video on your screen now. I'll walk you through what happens next in the foreclosure process, what the bank's so-called options really mean, and which ones can backfire if you're already behind. You still have time, but only if you use it